In this video, we're going to go over Tradewell's Streamgraph visualizations. This particular visualization is a stream graph of the realized volatility on a 1-month basis of the NASDAQ 100 components via the QQQ ETF. So what you're looking at is a tool that is both a screening tool as well as a research tool. The screening tool allows you to look at the realized volatility of any one of the components today. The research tool is the historical component of this graph, which allows you to see the realized volatility through time of each of the components, as well as find outliers. So the x-axis is your simple date axis, and this one starts sometime in August of 2021 and goes till now in May 2022. The width of the graph here at the end in May implies that across components we are seeing very high realized volatility. In fact, the highest amongst components since the sell-off started in early January, even higher than in the late March period. The other thing that's notable about this chart is that only about half of the components are making new highs in realized volatility here in May, whereas the other half are spread out between this period in February and March. So when you look at each of the lines, for example, this stock at the top, ZS, the distance, the absolute distance between both points is the realized volatility of that stock. And this graph helps you find outliers because it helps highlight oddities in and across components. So one oddity that is quite obvious is Lucid, where it has one of the highest realized volatilities even now, and we can see that because the distance between the two lines is quite high. And its volatility peaked out in November of 2021 and has not made new highs but has stayed persistently high. Now we've got a situation where about half of the QQQ components are making new highs in realized volatility within the past couple days. And that includes some of the bigger names like Apple, Amazon, Google, and Netflix, which could certainly be contributing to the largest across components realized volatility we've seen since the start of the sell-off.